Hello, I'm Olivia Hipp, and today we're going to be talking about obesity in America and how it can be reduced and prevented. Out of the 9 leading causes of death in the U.S., 5 of them are associated with obesity. Studies have shown that about 79% of adults do not meet the physical activity guidelines that advise getting at least 2.5 hours a week of moderate intensity aerobic activity, such as brisk walking. Most adults also do not get 1 hour and 15 minutes a week of vigorous intensity aerobic activity, such as jogging. Exercise is a simple solution, along with eating healthy, to lower the rate of obesity in America. There are 3 main theories of why weight gain in America has increased. These include bigger proportion sizes, confusing diets, and inactivity. The U.S. Department of Agriculture reports that the average American ate almost 20% more calories in the year 2000 than they did in 1983. Because proportion sizes are much larger than they used to be, Americans have been taking in more calories. Diet confusion also contributes to the fact that many Americans are overweight or obese. Diet confusion among Americans occurs because the media distorts and sends the public mixed messages of what is actually healthy caloric intake. The media has portrayed weight loss as being easy and fast by using weight loss schemes, pills, surgeries, and diet books. Losing weight takes hard work and dedication. The last theory as to why Americans are gaining weight is simply not being active. Many Americans are too busy with work or school, and they do not make time to be physically active. My friend Ryan Brewer is going to go more in depth with why Americans need to be more active.
Thank you, Olivia. As Olivia was saying, more and more Americans are falling into the overweight and obese categories every day. Many times it is not necessarily how they eat, but how frequently they exercise. Many jobs these days include sitting in an office for hours upon hours, as opposed to working at factories or working out on the farm like people used to. Many people may think that the biggest reason for obesity is due to overeating, but this is not necessarily the case. Looking at the previous chart, you can see that our daily caloric intake for men is actually a little bit lower than it was in 1988, decreasing from 2,524 calories to 2,450. In women, however, there is a slight increase from 1,724 to 1,759 calories. But this is not enough to affect the rate of obesity as much as it has. The problem instead lies in the fact that Americans are not getting the proper amount of exercise. As you can see in the previous chart, almost triple the amount of American men participated in no leisure time activity, up to around 45% compared to what used to be around 15% in 1988. The number of men who participated in intermediate activity is around 20%, whereas the individuals who got the proper amount is a little under 40%. The number of women who participate in no activity is a staggering 55%. While less than 20% get an intermediate amount of activity, less than 30% get the proper amount. Due to this lack of exercise, many Americans are now overweight or even obese. What many Americans do not know is that one simple equation can help them lose, maintain, or gain weight if need be. It is called the energy balance equation. This equation says that energy intake should be equal to the energy expenditure if you want to maintain your weight. What this means is that if you want to lose weight, you need to eat less calories than your body metabolizes and you burn off throughout the day. If you want to gain weight, you need to eat more than you burn off. And if you don't want your weight to change, then they should be around equal. If more Americans were aware about this one simple equation, then it could help shred them unwanted pounds and get more Americans towards the healthy weight that they would like to be at. My friend Josh Beacorn is going to teach these individuals that are students or work in an office setting how they can become active at work and help balance out this energy equation.
One of the biggest culprits of weight gain in America is inactivity in the workplace. In today's world, most occupations require minimum physical activity to get the job done. Only 20% of today's jobs require at least moderate physical activity. Nowadays, there is a machine for every strenuous physical activity, which allows majority of American employees to sit behind the computer all day and not break a sweat. This scenario is also very similar to what the average college student experiences. College students are stuck in classrooms for countless hours out of the day with no physical activities. By the time classes are over, the only thing they want to do is sleep. What the public needs to know is that with less calories being expended at work or school, their metabolism is decreasing, and ultimately they do not burn a sufficient amount of calories to maintain a healthy body weight. Whenever you have free time from the office or classroom, you should try to engage in short bursts of physical activities. Examples of some of these
First, Josh is going to demonstrate raise the roof. While marching in place, he will push toward the ceiling with his palms up and thumbs almost touching his shoulders. You can make this harder by holding water bottles. Try to do around 20 of these each day at the office. Next, Josh will demonstrate tricep kicks. While marching in place, he will bend at the hips about 45 degrees, bend his elbows, then extend them behind himself as if he were lifting weights. Try to do around 20 of these at the office. Now Josh will demonstrate the Hulk. Keep marching and leaning with your elbows bent and fists together in front. Move your arms back like wings and try to touch your shoulder blades together. Try to do around 20 of these each day at the office. This time, Josh will demonstrate hamstring curls. Bend your arms at the elbow, bring one foot up towards your rear end while straightening your arms so that your hands are down when your foot is up. Try to do around 20 of these each day at the office. Now Josh will show us how to do knee lifts. Just like hamstring curls, except you lift your knee up in front as your arms go down. Try to do about 20 of these each day at the office. This time, Josh will show us our personal favorite, Hallelujah. Sweep your arms above your head and down again as you step side to side. Do this about 20 times each day at the office.
Hallelujah. 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 Feel the burn. Hallelujah.
Next, Josh will be showing us punching. While rocking foot to foot, punch with alternating arms. To reduce elbow stress, try not to fully straighten your arm. Do this about 20 times at the office. This time, Josh will be showing us desk push-ups. Place your hands on the edge of the desk, shoulder width apart, legs out behind you, and push off with as much force as you can. Try to do this at least 10 times at the office.
97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103.
Lastly, Josh will be showing us chair dips. With your legs out in front of you, grab the edge of a chair or a desk, then lift yourself down and back up again. At the end, you'll be conveniently back in your seat or a desk. Do this around 10 times at the office. Doing a combination of all these exercises each day at the office or school will help not only make school or work more interesting, but help you burn calories while doing it.